Hello everyone, in this video we're going to look into the introduction to listening in the IELTS listening section. The listening section in the IELTS exam is designed to assess your ability to understand spoken English in various contexts. This section consists of 4 recorded monologues and conversations which become progressively more challenging. The audio recordings cover different settings such as everyday social situations, educational and training contexts, as well as workplace scenarios. Now let us look into the sections. Now in the listening section in IELTS exam, there are 4 sections, which you can see in the listening test. Each section corresponds to a different audio recording. Yes, so there are 4 sections in the listening section and each section has a different audio. Speaking about the audio, the recording consists of a variety of spoken materials such as conversations between people in everyday situations, monologues, discussions, interviews, lectures or presentations. So this is about the audio. Now let us look into the question types. Now the questions. Each section contains 10 questions, making a total of 40 questions for the entire listening test. The question may include various formats such as first one, the multiple choice, selecting the correct option from a list of choices. Second can be matching, that is matching information such as names to places or tasks to people. Then completing sentences, which can be filling in the blanks with missing words or phrases, labeling diagrams or maps, identifying specific locations or features based on the information heard, and fifth will be filling gaps, that is writing missing words or numbers. So these are the different question formats which you can expect in the listening section. Now let us look into the duration. Now as you know, in IELTS it is a paper-based or a computer-delivered test. So let us see what is the duration in relation to the paper-based test first. The total duration of the listening section is approximately 30 minutes. And after completing the 4 sections of listening and answering the questions, you are given 10 minutes at the end to transfer your answers from the question booklet to the separate answer sheet. So there will be a different answering sheet which will be provided to you in the exam. And once you are done with the audio, then from the question paper, you have to transfer the answers to the answering sheet which will be provided to you. This brings the total time for the paper-based IELTS listening test to around 40 minutes. So as there are, apart from that 30 minutes audio, there will be 10 minutes extra which will be provided to you to transfer the answer. So that makes it 40 minutes. Yes, now let us go on to see what is the duration in relation to the computer-based test. The total duration of the listening section in the computer-based format remains the same, approximately 30 minutes. However, in the computer-based format, there is an automatic transfer of answers. You won't need to transfer your answers manually as in the paper-based test. So what happens, as you're attempting the test on the computer, you're typing the answers directly into the answering areas, and that is why you don't have to transfer it separately at the end. After the completion of the listening section, you will move on to the next section of the text without any specific extra time for transferring your answers, as the answers are directly inputted into the system during the test. Fine. So this is about the computer-based test. However, you can also notice that there will be 2 minutes which will be given at the end of the exam in the computer-based test so that you can check your answers. Let us look into the structure of the listening. Now, as specified earlier, that listening section consists of 4 particular sections in it. So let us see what is the first section about. So the first section, it is about a conversation between 2 speakers For example, a customer and a shop assistant. So it can be a conversation in social contact. So it can be conversation at the bank or in the library or at the airport. So it can be any conversation in social context. That is the section 1. So that will be like a dialogue, that is two people speaking to each other. Then let us see the next one, which will be section 2, wherein it is a monologue in a social context. For example, a speech about local facilities. So it can be a monologue, just a person narrating a text, and you need to answer the questions based on the same. The third will be section 3, which is again a conversation among a maximum of 4 speakers. Okay, so it can be a university discussion or among students and a lecturer. Fine, and that is again like a dialogue. And then there is section 4, which is an academic monologue, wherein it is like a lecture. So again, a person narrating a text, and you need to answer based on the text which you can hear. So that is about the format and the structure of the listening section in the IELTS exam. Now let us summarize whatever we went through in the entire video. Now let us look at the summary. The IELTS listening test assesses a candidate's ability to understand spoken English through a 30-minute exam divided into 4 sections with a total of 40 questions. The recordings represent everyday scenarios and cover various topics. Candidates listen to the recordings only once and must answer the questions as they listen. The test progresses in difficulty, and the question types include multiple choice, matching, labeling, and completion tasks. It evaluates comprehension of main ideas, details, attitudes, and opinions. Scoring involves 1 mark for each correct answer, with no penalties for incorrect responses. So thus there are no negative markings if you answer any question incorrectly. Effective preparation involves familiarizing oneself with the test format, practicing active listening, and developing strategies to manage time effectively. Yes, so this is about the introduction to the IELTS listening section. I hope you found this content helpful. If you did, please hit the like button. In order to receive more updates in relation to similar information, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much.